Hello, everyone, and good evening. Good evening, good evening. Welcome back to our fabulous Carpathian countryside gameplay. It is springtime. It is March. The eyes of March. Not really. What is up, everybody? Mojo, you're supposed to... You weren't supposed to second that. Everyone was supposed to be quiet. Quiet as crickets. And then I would say that that motion was, did not carry. And therefore, Tuki is not cool. But sadly you went and seconded it. So now we have to go with that. Until it's proven wrong. Grenade Racer, welcome. Sax Daddy, glad to have you here. Tuki is here. Waylon, the ever-present Waylon. Farmer G, thanks for staying up late. Although I don't expect you to hang around for the video premiere that's happening after this for the new map. I managed to get that done today. So yeah, we got a double dose. Double dip. William, how you doing? Reef, glad you can make it. And Alan, how are things going? We're just putting some sunflowers in. An echo? I don't have an echo. Anybody else have an echo? Maybe you have two tabs up. That would be ironic. You had two tabs open. Do you have an echo on the horn? Mojo's giving me double the views. Double the views. You need to open up 10 tabs but mute 9 of them. Open up 10 tabs and mute 9. Then we go from having 14 viewers to 140. Just that quick. Tell you what, this Dutes we bought last time. Yesterday, maybe? Yeah. No, Saturday. I bought this Saturday. This Dutes has got a pretty good turning radii. You're making pretty quick work of this field. Oh, Grenade Racer. I know a guy who makes a mod that will make the biggest bales possible. I think it's called variable bale capacity. It's worth checking out. Jonathan, good morning. Good morning to you. Hope things are well. You and yours. Oh, it's not variable. It's selectable bale capacity. If you didn't know, Farmer G make that. With a little help from the Mad Doctor, probably. You can probably have 1 liter bales. Are you using like some auto-loading bale forks? Tell you what I'll be interested in doing. I'll be interested in trying out the horse stuff once it releases on this map. Assuming I can afford it. Assuming I can afford it, but hey. When we get done our seeding, I'll show you guys what we did down at the main farm. As you saw from the thumbnail, we made some changes. We made some changes around. Thank you, Farmer G, for providing me with a little building that solves my separated manure problem. And while I was at it, I thought let's toss in some greenhouses. Turns out they're from Farmer G as well. And just so Schultz doesn't cry like a little baby at night anymore, saying I don't love him. Oh, he doesn't love me. He never uses my mods. I put one of his mods in. Just one. I don't want him getting too inflated. You have $1,700 to your name after buying 12 cows. Well, let's hope you can get through the year with that. You know, the best forks around, the best grabbers around are from the Gouville pack. They'll pick anything up, including tractors. Hellhawk, what's up? What is up? Sax Daddy? Are you talking about Schultz or are you talking about Farmer G? He makes both. Both make console-friendly mods. Uh-oh. Why did it turn off? Schultz, yes, he makes the sell all mod. He does the buildable feedlot. He has a buildable pig pen. He has a what is it that what's that pig food ethanol plant? He makes a few. He's got a nurse tank and something else. I saw there was California wildfires too. Darn those Californians, they just can't stop lighting things on fire. Are the Canadian fires still burning? That's the question. I don't watch the news. I haven't watched the news in a decade, 2 decades, possibly 3 decades. I've decided my life is more enjoyable because I don't hear the doom and gloom that is the news. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for coming by and watching the Carpathian countryside gameplay. After this live stream, guess what? After this live stream at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's 2 hours and 15 minutes from now, regardless of where you are in the world. Time is magical that way. We're going to be doing a premiere of the latest map to drop over the Giants mod hub. It is a PC-only map. It is a finished map. It is 4X. 300 plus fields. Quite a sight to see. Definitely worth staying up and hanging around, watching that map video drop. But for now, we're just going to chill out here on the Carpathian, doing some gameplay. Right now, we're putting down our sunflowers. I've got our other two fields already tilled up, ready to go. We're going to wait and put sorghum down on those later in the year. In fact, I think that's April time frame. We've also made some changes at the farm. Farmer G sent me a copy of a building he has that makes separated manure. Curious if maybe he's thinking about sending that to the mod hub as a feature. We also put down his left-hand, right-hand greenhouses because I wanted some order in the yard. We're gonna go check those out here in a wee bit because I thought out, you know, I have money problems. I have problems with earning money here. I need some form of passive income. And I realized that I very rarely ever do greenhouses. And I remember putting a video out early on in FS22 about how wildly popular or wildly profitable greenhouses seem to be. Now I think they've nerfed the greenhouses a bit since then, but still, they're pretty darn cheap, 10 G's a piece. They gotta pay for themselves pretty quick. So that's what we did. We put down some greenhouses. Put down a new separated manure processing plant. And, well, we did a few other things. Let's check. Oh! Nope, I don't need that. I don't need that. Definitely don't need that. And we're definitely not buying that. That's not bad, but nope, don't need it. We got that covered. Tookie, that's where you put down that's where you set them to sell auto-dramatically. And you install the no penalty for selling directly mod over at the Giants mod hub. Absolutely eliminates the sell directly penalty. So that direct sales are basically the same as transporting your item to the store. Oh, look at that. He never bothers because he can't be bothered to go and set things. Right? He can't be bothered to set things. Look, we could grow grain. We could grow corn. We could grow sugar beets if we wanted to. Sugar beets and potatoes. Canola and sunflowers. Corn, cotton, and soybeans. Or your three major grains. Instead, we're growing all three of our vegetables. And we're using water, seed, lime, and a little bit of poo-poo juice in there as well. Oh, poo. Too busy farming. Look, you set it up and it just does itself. You don't have to do any work. I'm still going to put solar up here on the hill. We're still putting solar up on the hill over here. Don't worry about that. Johnny, your simulations, what's up? You probably need to put your own propane storage down. Propane on that map, I believe, is set up for productions. I think there's a grain dryer. Ultimately, I suggest go watching my video because I'm quite frankly surprised I even remember that much about that. But I'm pretty sure the the propane is needed for drying grain at the farms. So you need to put it in the grain dryer. Jolly, what is up? Welcome. Welcome. That is a great way. That is a great way to do root crops for your Piggly Wigglies. I mean, I saw some greenhouses have a silo pipe. It's not the way I would play, but I understand. That's not the way I would play, but hey, play your way, I play my way. We all play our own ways. If it's a popular option, that's what people have requested. I mean, I don't see lettuce coming out of a pipe, right? I don't see you dumping strawberries into a trailer. Why does it think I have unfolded? There. But, you know, you can have grain coming out of a pipe, or you could have that option. LSU, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you clarify your question? I believe the corn dryers are at the farms. So if you don't own a farm that has a corn dryer, you would need to own one. Yeah, that's the big problem with root crops right now in-game is they're massively expensive. That's why I like using the Grimmy Pack, because the Grimmy Pack is cheaper, right? The Grimmy Pack makes potatoes pseudo-affordable. Now, you got to put some effort into it to harvest them. But for 100K, you can get a potato harvester and picker-upper. Whereas if you're going to use a trailed, right, the cheapest trailed is 200K. And, of course, your self-propelled is, what, like half $500,000? 600K, right? Desert Ox, what's up? I don't know what to tell you, John Deere Simulations, other than I suspect the propane is available for use at those dryers, and you'll just have to find the trigger to dump the propane in the dryer. It's a video I did a long time ago, many maps ago. And if I did play on that map, it's so long ago that I don't remember it. Schultz is here. Let's stop talking about him. Instead, let's talk about this. This video is brought to you by Soul Farmer and Melvin Carrender. That's it, Melvin Carrender. Thank you for being farm barons. I think Sax Daddy was asking if that Schultz guy made any good mods. I was trying my darndest to think of a couple. Sherry, what's up? Oh, I love it when you guys play along. It's so fun. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What's sad is that's an actual true statement. Not us making fun. Schultz has a discoverability problem. His last great mod was a buildable pig lot. He has made a mod that has saved many map makers from having to actually set their maps up to actually buy everything that you can actually grow or make on the map. Right? Like, let's pretend someone makes a map and they have cows on it, but they have no way of getting rid of the milk. No way to sell the milk. No way to process the milk. It's like, WTF, man. Why do I even have cows? Well, this Schultz guy made something that might help. It lets you sell almost anything you want. Look at what we did. We did some things. We made some changes. We made some tweaks. We robbed from Paul to pay Paul. And we got rid of the somewhat questionable operating pellet processor. Or not pellet processor. The separated manure processor. For this little building. Takes our slurry, makes separated manure. I've got that distributing straight over here to our manure pellet production, where we're going to take all our separated manure and make manure pellets, and then we are going to sell those poo-poo pellets. Oh, look! What's it say? It says sell nothing. We're going to take it down to the sell nothing mod. Oh, look at that. We're taking it down to the sell nothing mod. So this works better. Plus, it auto-recognizes our slurry. We don't actually have to transport it over here. That was a wonderful feature. And then we put down 6 greenhouses. 6 greenhouses. Because I had some open land here. So I went ahead and put them down. I got those set to auto sell. So we don't have to worry about anything. So we'll sell our manure pellets once a year. We got our greenhouses pumping it out regularly. Did you guys know that you could store pallets in here? Sorry, getting a little worked up. I'm so emotional. You can store pallets in here. 200. Up to 200 pallets in here. Okay. Just gonna top this off. Storage of coffee beans. Oh, Schultz, I think it's a secret. Something in development. Oh, I sold all the equipment, but I kept all the buildings. Now, I am running the update. Maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible. Whoops. Stop. Oh no, I don't want seed. Heck no, I don't want to get seed from here. I got seed over at the farm. What I need from here is fertilizer. Good, let's go. Let's go stock up the fertilizer with seed. Well, hopefully the guys are back from vacation. Holiday is what the Europeans call it. Hope they're back from holiday and work through some of the testing. We should have another round of fact sheets at the end of this week. We get a 12-meter mulcher in the horse pack on top of the 8.9-meter mulcher that we already got a fact sheet on. We get some giant weeder also. All right, let's fill up. I don't know, Sax Daddy. Maybe someone else knows. I 100% do not follow anyone. it helps me not succumb to hype. I know, I saw that. I saw that. Get back to work. I'll tell you, I know what I would be thinking if I was sitting around waiting for the testing. I I swear, if a building that is just like mine comes out while mine's sitting around and testing, I'm gonna be so ticked off, right? But, I mean, in theory, all the stuff that got released today has been sitting around and testing for 2 weeks. Well, what it is, I think what it is that with, you know, with every day that goes by, then there's this thought process that what Schultz has got made is a copycat, right? That it only came out because of this other stuff, right? So, like the map, there's a map today that dropped. It's a PC-only map. It's a Finnish map, and it has rye in it and field bean. And I started thinking, I wonder how many zealots are gonna think, oh, this map has rye in it because some other hyped map recently came out that has rye in it. Excuse me, there's not been enough time. There's not been enough time from when map A that had rye in it comes out and map B that has rye in it comes out. They were in development and in testing at the same time. Conspiracy all you want. Well, I think one of the biggest gripes is they'll fail stuff for improper German in the XMLs. I'm sorry, we don't speak proper German. If you can assist me with the translation, what do you want to see in there? I will gladly just copy and paste it in. I have access to Google Translate. I put in English, I tell it, give me German, and that's what I get out. I don't know if it's wrong. I know, it's almost heresy. Or as some might say it, it's Harry Arcey. Well, just get a shaver I'll fix your Harry RC. I'll fix it. I'll fix it good. Ah, there we go. Sunflowers. That was quick. The Series 8 Dutes is a good one. Oh, look. See? Look. Hey, put this in instead. You put it in, and then you're like, oh, no, no. Actually, no. I need it to be this other way. I'm pretty sure that map has production and sell points. So you buy the production, but you don't buy the sell point. Just like any other map, you gotta buy the production to use it. Okay, that is done. I think we're ready for, I think we're ready for April. No contracts. Our animals. We've had our reproduction. Oh, we need to get some straw in there. Let's go do that. Go straw up our cows. Buy the land. You know, either production set up to buy the land or set up to buy the production. Farmer G, I talk about that. Talk about that in the video. That's actually not a farm. That's the animal dealer. Okay. Let me see here. Where is it? No, it's not over here. It's over here. Yeah, it's the animal dealer. The manure heap is a buy sell point. The slurry tank is a buy sell point. The silage bunker and bales beside it is a sell point. I mean, it is a rather nice looking potential cow farm, but no, it's a sell point with animated cows. Yeah, plenty of straw. Yeah, I make a statement in the video that the preview image, right, in the map loading screen, typically that is an image kind of the farm, but on this map it's of the animal dealer. And while it's not really sneaky of the map author, because he never claims, there's no claims that it's a cow farm or anything. It is a bit it is a bit sketchy from the standpoint that the players kind of think it's one thing, but it's really not. If you're talking about this map, I have no idea. John Deere Simulations. I haven't paid attention. Jonathan, I would say for farm sim only, you really don't need much. I really would not recommend the heavy machine bundle. I feel that wheel's too much of a toy, if you will. Now I have had for probably about 6 years the Thrustmaster T150. That is a PlayStation / PC wheel. It's not expensive, really, when it comes to wheels. It's kind of an entry-level wheel for Thrustmaster, but it does have force feedback. It is probably a perfect entry-level wheel for something like Farm Sim, because you really don't need a whole lot. Comes with the standard T150 comes with 2 pedals. That's pretty much all you need with Farm Sim. The T150 Pro would come with 3, but you really don't need 3. Now, I am currently using the T300 RS from Thrustmaster. It's kind of 1 step up, 2 steps up from the T150. It's got a little bit better feel to it. T150's got a kind of a mostly plastic wheel with little rubber accents on the side. The T300 is all covered in rubber, make it easier to grip. Feels a bit more Feels a bit more premium. There is also a T248 from Thrustmaster. That's kind of in between the T150 and the T300. I have zero experience with Logitech wheels, so I would not be in a position to recommend those. But I can tell you the Thrustmaster wheels are 100% plug and play for Farm Sim. Meaning you plug it into your PC, you turn on Farm Sim, and it works. Let's go ahead and sleep. Probably in April. If we were on Hoff, we would probably go fishing to occupy the day. I do have, if you are remotely curious, I do have a link to my Amazon store down in the description for the T300. Just to look at it, you could always just type in T150 down there while you're at it. While you're over on the Amazon store, I do get a little bit of a percentage on anything bought through one of those affiliate links. It doesn't have to be that exact thing. Alright, so no contracts. Animals look good. Let's top off our pigs. Not our pigs. Let's top off our cows. TMR. James, I use both. Right now I'm using a keyboard and mouse to drive. But when I was using the telehandler, I was using the wheel. Because it's just smoother. Almost always use the keyboard and mouse to back up. Now we're using a wheel. See, it's like interchangeable. Oh man, that thing took forever to unload. Farmer G, would it be? I'd be willing to bet. It's also substantial more time practicing. I put exactly 1.5 hours into practicing before every race. And that is our Wednesday night practice. That's it. Get out of my way, Betsy! Get out of my way! No, the cows won't walk out because they're in a mesh. They're in a nav mesh. They only walk where they're told to walk. That would be exactly what I'm saying, Farmer G. If they submit their mods to the Giants Mod Hub, Sack Steady, they will get a modest compensation per unique download. All right, that'll be good. That'll be good. Then we'll move on. Because in April, we're going to do sorghum. Then we'll be done planting everything. As a quick catch up, we have canola in these two fields, 14 and 15. We have barley in field 4, sunflowers. We're going to put sorghum here. All right, catch you later. Well, Hawk, that's because she doesn't need big screens for her young eyes. You don't want to play with a screen too big for your eyes. All right, now we're gonna go. Oh, wait, we never checked our sales. We gotta do the tricky. Check our sales. Nope. 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 I want to get a harvester on sale. Now, 2080 is nice. I got 3 tractors, Tukey. I don't need any more. Okay, boys and gals. Nope, nope. We're not doing any of that. It's been a new month. Who are these guys? I wonder which one of these is Mr. Hector. Which one do you think it is? Don't know. All right. Oh my gosh, we've had more pigs. More Piggly Wigglies. All right, they're good. 10,000 liters of milk. What am I looking at? Oh, baling contracts are very much money. Field 17 is my main baling contract. I will accept you because you complete me. What do you want to do with this? You want to wrap these? No, 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 no. I take your baling contract and I make it my own. Field 26. Yes. We'll take that on. check our productions. We good? We can make some pellets. Oh yeah, we're good. We're out of poo-poo juice. Wait, we're not doing poo-poo juice. We're doing fertilizer. Okay, we got everything we need. Okay. Yes, they did. They did. We get some hay and forage stuff. I did a contract the other week, and we had one of the new hay and forage mergers. Oh, we also have to weed herbicide our sunflowers. So what do we get with this contract? We get a gloss. Oh, nothing super fancy here. Okay. Let's go spray our sunflowers while I'm thinking about it. Let's watch out for the trees. We don't need a tractor for each tool. I mean, we're sitting at 87,000. We're doing okay. I would like to have a new harvester before harvest season. Off we go. I never saw that. Hellhawk. We'll have to see if we have an opportunity to see that in action. Myrtle the Turtle. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Glad you are enjoying Farming Simulator. It's about the most chill you're ever going to get. So we'll see if we can put that to the test. Because I would love to be able to upgrade to this harvester. We have $214,000. We need another 36,000. So 214 plus 36. So that's 220 plus 30. So it's 250. And we can sell that for a whopping 38. Another 8 there. So we needed about 200 G's to swap out our harvesters. And that still won't let us harvest our sunflowers. So we need to make another 110 thou here in the next couple months. Grenade Racer, we do not have any truck of any sort on our farm. I very rarely do that. Just not a big buy a truck for the farm person. Rather spend that money on other things. Oh, we could. It is not. I mean, I think it would be wide enough that we wouldn't be destroying crop with the wheels. Oh no, Mojo. Do you have any recourse on that? Like say your delivery guy is awful. Was it like because they were late, or was crushed? I'm hesitant to use services like that. Captain Kiwi, guess what I did today? Guess. You get one guess. If you don't get it, you failed. Oh, well, you know. You know how that is. I just go and pick it up. I just go and pick it up because it's right down the road. The other day I went and picked up For our youngest, we have a thing. We do free day Friday, and usually he gets to pick what he wants for his special, right? So he gets to kind of eat out, if you will, Fridays. And it's been forever since he went to McDonald's. So we got that. And I go and I order off the app because I get, points. Right? I get points. So I order off the app. I pull up to the drive-thru. I say, yeah, I got a mobile order. Give them the code. And I pull up to the window and they're like, pull around the side and wait at the front door. Okay. So I'm waiting there for a few minutes. So this person comes out with a bag of food. She's like, what did you order? I told her what I ordered. She looked in the bag. Then she looked at me like, I'll be right back. So then she goes inside. Clearly what she brought out was not my order. Then I see like 5 other people bring orders out. Go to other cars waiting. And finally she brings it out. Captain Kiwi, you're right. You're right. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, my sound effects are broken. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. There you go. Now my sound effects are working. I had Subway for dinner. I didn't have a lot of time between getting the map video done, getting it uploaded, and getting this stream ready. So I ran down to the Subway. Had a steak and cheese with pepper jack cheese. Toasted. Lettuce, tomato. Chipotle Southwest. And black pepper. I signed up for I think it was DoorDash. Apparently they have a deal with Subway, or not Subway, Amazon Prime. If I'm remembering right. If it's not them, it's some other delivery place. I don't know. I can't keep up with all this stuff. But like I think if you're an Amazon Prime person, you get like 2 years of free deliveries. Maybe it's Grubhub. Maybe that's it. I don't know. It's one of those. It's one of those delivery places. What did they put Dr. Pepper on, Tukey? That would ruin it for me too. Farming Sins, what's up? Brady and I 100% do not use VCA. I don't like any mod that affects or modifies how vehicles steer. What flavor or color of Mountain Dew? Code Red. What's that? Blue Blast or whatever it's called. Classic neon yellow. Or is it green? Say it's a curse. It's a curse, this color blindness. You don't know what color things are. Did you hear the thing about that Prime drink? Apparently it's got like 3 to 4 times the amount of caffeine as any other energy drink or some junk. I don't drink any of that junk, but I only heard about it because, I don't know, a couple times the youngest, right? He's wanted a drink. He's picked like Prime, and it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then once we found out about that, we're like, putting a giant kibosh on that. No more Prime for you. We showed him the news report about it, so it's like, you know, he's logical. Like, if you explain things to him, he's like, oh, okay. Yeah, but I think like part of it is sketchy labeling. It's not like super clear. There was something, what is it, Loco? Something Loco. It used to be, like energy drink / alcoholic beverage. I don't know if they still make those or not. This would have been a long time ago. Long time ago. Yeah, Four Loko was it. All right, we're gonna do the fertilize. We're gonna fertilize our contract. 95, 95, 94, 93, 92. Oh, the grass feels killing me here. I'll try something. I heard a trick. We learned this little trick during PC versus console. That even if your field doesn't need to be weeded, if you just spritz it with the weeder, you'll get credit for it. Let's see if it gives me, bumps up my score. We already getting our max, I think. The max is 13? Or is the max 15? Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Genetic J. Spritzing it. Oh, we can mow some grass, too. $72. Still 72. Alright, catch you later, Hellhawk. When you get a chance, check the latest map video. We're going to do a premiere in just over an hour. Not under an hour, just over an hour. Still 72. I don't think it's going to work for me. You seen those folks in the UK like their body armor and prime? Maybe it doesn't work because it's ready to cut. Maybe that's what it is. I did. It's going to release in 65 minutes. What am I doing? We're going to use this to spray. Or spread our fertilizer. Field 26. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then we'll go do our mowing. We'll do our tedding. We'll try to do our windrowing and see if we can make this windrower do its trick. No, there, it should work for anything. That sprayer is configured with seed and spray. Or see and spray. It is fertilizable grass. It's just not a field. Okay. Good to hear, Artemis. Good to hear. Now you have all the power in the world to make things suit your needs. Donald, what is up? We're doing good. We're doing good. Just hanging out with you guys. You'll be hanging out for a double feature because in an hour we're going to do a premiere of our latest map video on Seriola. It dropped over the China's Mod Hub today for PC only. Oh, Artemis, that's a big one there. That's a big step. I had a comment today. Really worried me a little bit. Guy was talking about, it was on Court Farm, and he was talking about how he loved my map, and was talking about some other map. I was like, whoa, whoa, back up the truck, dude. I didn't do any maps. I've never claimed to do a map. Not sure why you think I did a map. But please no. Please no. That would be a 4X map, Artemis. So a standard Giants map is 2 by 2. A 4X map would be 4 by 4, and a 16X map would be 8 by 8. He called out a specific map, and I went and looked it up. I'm like, no, 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 dude. This is this guy. This is the guy who made the map. So if you didn't know, these coordinates down in the bottom of your mini-map, each time they tick is 1 meter, right? So each time they tick either on the X or Y axis, it's 1 meter. So a standard map in the far northwest, as far north and west as you can get, would be 0, 0. The extreme far southeast, as far as you can get, would be 2048 by 2048. If you could go to the absolute border, that would be a standard size map. 4X map, if you went to the extreme far southeast, it would be 4096 by 4096. So that's one way to know if you're on a 4X map, is to go as far south as you can and see if the coordinate on your PDA is reading above 2048. So yeah, they represent a grid in 1 meter values. Did I miss the contract done? Nope. So yeah, think about it as the entire map is laid out in a grid of 1 meter, on 1 meter grid. And on that 1 meter grid, so first take graph paper. Let's think of a map this way. Take graph paper. That's your bottom. And every little square is a 1 meter square. Now, layer on top of that your soil map. Okay? And that would be basically a graphic that is of different shades representing the different types of soil. Lay that on top of your graph paper. Now take another piece of paper and cut out your fields. Cut out your fields. So everywhere that you have a field, you have a hole. And wherever there isn't a field, there's paper. Lay that down on your graph paper. That's your field. That's your field layer. That's a graphic also. Now, take your field little cutouts and make exact copies. And basically they're all different fields. They're all different crops. Right? So then lay down all your crops on your field holes. That's another layer. That's your foliage layer. And in addition to that, you also have where there's grass. You also have where there's decorative things, where there's bushes, shrubs. We don't need that. Here we go. And the like. That's your foliage layer. And there's other layers on top of that. I'm just not remembering off the top of my head. So a map, well, you have I guess your elevation layer, right? So your map is really a sandwich of layers And each layer, in essence, is a graphic, is an image. A special purposed image, but it's an image nonetheless. That's my conceptual tutorial on map making. Holy Stringer! Holy cow! It has been a while. Thank you for dropping by. So where I started with this at is a 4X map is a much larger grid, right? All of the layers are much larger, or 4 times larger. But then there are times where you will have bigger maps, like let's say a 16x map. Not all 16x maps are this way, but some 16x maps are this way, where you run into issues, performance issues, in creating these massive texture layer graphics. Because you think of a 4X map as 4098 by 4098. Right? That's a very large image. So a 16x map would be whatever 4098 or 96 times 2, so 81 something, right? 8,100 pixels wide, 8,100 pixels tall. Well, they can get pretty large to work with, pretty cumbersome. So sometimes what will happen is a map maker will just take a 4X texture layer, whatever you want to call it, and double it. Well, have you ever tried zooming in on a digital picture? You make those pixels bigger, but it doesn't make anything. It makes them blocky, right? So if a big map is not sized appropriately, then the 1 by 1 meter grid becomes a 2 by 2 meter grid. And then you can run into issues where if you are, if you're planting or harvesting, and it looks like a row and a half off to the side is also being harvested or planted, it's because the grid is bigger than it should be. Sometimes side effects relate to, like you can only TED in one direction. If Will was here, he could give you a lot more examples of what happens when those layers aren't sized appropriately. So then when you get to those maps that claim to be 64x, right? There is absolutely no way, Jose, because that would have to be like a 16 kilometer by 16 kilometer map. If my math is right, or maybe that's 32. X. But it basically need to be 16,000 pixels wide and tall for each layer. That's one reason why Farm Sim is so unique. And that when I'm mowing here, right, I'm constantly changing that foliage layer from uncut grass, and then I'm adding down a layer of grass windrow. So the game engine is constantly updating those two image maps. But see, Grenade Racer, that's the thing. If you were to do that in multiplayer, it also has to sync that information with each client. So each client's also needing to update those layers. In order to render them out to you as a player. So I kind of have held that anything larger than 16x is kind of more of it's a gimmick than an actual viable thing. I think this map is nice, Holy Stringer. I love those views, right? All right, once we get this done, we'll move on to up and down passes. Razdak is here. Welcome, sir. how are things going? Did you get confirmation on a install date for that fancy glass internet? And look at that, member for 26 months. Man, who'd have thought you've been playing this game for longer than that? It's real once you have an install date. Right, once you have an install date, then it becomes real. Jelly, 19 months. Hard to believe it's been that long. Hard to believe it's been that long. Raz, are you going to do Starfield? Are you doing Starfield? I think we might do Starfield. For those that didn't know, I put up a poll. A couple days ago on games I was personally interested in that was coming out soon. There were 4 games on that poll. They were Baldur's Gate 3. They were Starfield. Forza Motorsport, and City Skylines 2. And ironically, after last time I looked, 650 votes. We had some pretty clear results. It was pretty clear that Starfield and City Skylines were the top two voted on games that people are interested in or would like to see presented in the channel. Now, given my desire for racing, Forza Motorsport was kind of a given. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to introduce Starfield when it comes out on the 6th of September. And see what that calls for. I don't know if City Skylines 2 is going to be on Game Pass. Starfield is. Motorsport, of course, will be. When our ACC championship is over, which will be sometime in September, I'm going to do a 6-week live stream series of the OG City Skylines, leading into City Skylines 2. And then we have Forza Motorsport, which will bring us the return of Forza Friday. Four bridges. Dang. Dang, is it storm season? Is it storm season down there? Yeah, so Game Pass day one on both of those titles. City Skylines 2 is on Game Pass? I didn't know that. Wow. Your Game Pass just got a lot more value to it. Wow. That is good news. Yeah, for sure. Right. But that's down the road, man. That's at some point down the road. You can get it. You can get it on sale then. Let's see how my seating guy, he's almost done. We'll have to, I'll put him over here. Fix that later. Oh no, he's almost out of fuel. Quick, let's drive back to the farm. Full speed. There's a custom soil map. I can tell you that much, Artemis. It's not like I go and do any sort of broad-scale farming. Oh, I can see the fuel pump. We made it. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Woo! I got that solved. Alright, let's head back. She was running on vapors, I'm sure. When Tookie runs out of fuel, he buys a new tractor. We know that. He loves to surf the sails. Oh, Raz, don't say that too loudly. Don't say that too loudly. Regulators might change their mind. I mean, this Activision Blizzard deal has brought, what, Call of Duty to Nintendo Switch, of all things, as a thumbs up your hoo-ha-ha for Sony's arguments about exclusivity. Braden, if I'm from Russia, I speak the best English of any Russian. So no. YouTube is telling me now is a good time to insert an ad. What do y'all think? Is now a good time to insert an ad? I don't think we're going to have time to test this windrowing. We'll have to test it later. They probably don't think it's a good idea within the first 30 seconds. Oh, good luck. Good luck, generator simulations. The number of times I've done a contract on this field, it's kept me financially afloat, that's for sure. Now remember, folks, we're going to be done streaming here in about 10 minutes, but we will be doing a live premiere of the new map that's over at Giants Mod Hub at 10:15, approximately 30 minutes from now. So you get a double feature. You got me live right now, and I'll be live and pre-recorded at the same time here in about a half hour. Oh, Captain Kiwi, they took the ad suggestion away. I guess they decided, according to chat, ads were not a good time right now. Is Tuki playing his submarine game? U-boat? What is it? I got your number. You need to dive deep. Oh, then what are you? Are you playing? Oh, you stink. Are you doing World of Warships? Should that might help the helper. Alright, now we hire him back. Yeah, this is the kind of help you get nowadays. So I went up, I came back. Alright, I'm done. Brent, that was updated last week to fix that problem. It's all good. It's all good. I just saw it drop as an update last week. Maybe it was last week. I don't think it was today. And I happened to click on it and see what was done. Things happen all the time in Mod Hub. It's hard to keep track. Oh, this is gonna be glorious. Glorious contract. Glad you're still working up there. We're not, no. I don't really have interest in knowing that. Although I could. Where's 10? Where's 10? 10's up here. 10's up here. There's not a lot of bales there. I could take it. Use my own machines. Nope, can't use my machines. Well, I could take it. I could use my own machines. I could make silage bales with the stationary baler. They wouldn't turn into silage right away. But then I'd have to deliver my own silage bales for the contract. I'm not going to mess with it. Yeah, Hoffbergman uses his storage script. Two great things combined. Yeah, the Giants storage building or storage functionality isn't all that bad. If they, if you could combine the two, I think you'd have a perfect marriage. What did you think of the farm, Raz? I hear access on the farm is a bit tight. Polka, what is up? A home farm? Do you remember that UK map in 19, I think it was called Home Farm? I said in a video, I was wondering if it was kind of the same home. Okay. Now the thing it would be, yeah, the thing would be, is it by the actual right author? I don't trust anything on King mods anymore. Definitely not de facto. Jay, I tell you, I'm waiting for the I'm waiting for the magic sauce in a combined square baler wrapper. You cannot tell me that one of these things does not exist. There's no way no one's ever made one. If I can have a combined round baler wrapper, why can I not have a combined square baler wrapper? I don't know. Beyond me. If it doesn't exist in real life, someone needs to make a mod of it. People need to be like crazy over it, and then some farm machine manufacturer needs to pick up on the fact that these crazy guys that play this silly farming game think a square baler wrapper combo is the best thing since sliced bread, and therefore they need to figure out a way of making it IRL. That's all I'm saying. I had contracts definitely show up during the map video. And I didn't buy the soil map. I just exposed the whole soil map like I normally do. All right, folks. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to end it here. I'm going to take a quick little break, get a refresher, pop some popcorn, and I'll be back with you guys in 15 minutes for the premiere of the map video today that dropped. So, I can't even remember how to pronounce it anymore. But don't go anywhere. you will be automatically redirected over to that live stream or that premiere once this live stream is over. So you don't need to go anywhere. Just sit there, hang tight. I'll be back once I get this wrapped up. Just some popcorn popped, and we can chat it out in chat. You all have a good week. We'll be back here tomorrow night, assuming there isn't another map drop tomorrow. I gotta work in the office tomorrow, so there is zero chance I will be able to get back to the house, get a map video done, get dinner done, and get a live stream done. The only reason I was able to do it tonight is because I was working from home and could literally get up, walk 3 feet, and sit down at the gaming station to start recording. Catch you guys in about 12 minutes.